The spiritual misunderstanding that I'm talking about today is going to trigger a few people, but hear me out. If you stay open and listen to the explanation as I walk through it, it's going to make a lot of sense to you. So, what I'm talking about are the misunderstandings around meditation. Now, I know there's a lot of people that love meditation practice, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying that. It can be a beautiful experience and a great way to strengthen or help facilitate your connection with divinity. If it's working for you, great, stick with that. There's some misunderstandings though, and these have just been perpetuated over time and are not serving everyone who has heard them or believed them. The first one is you are not intended to just connect with divinity in isolation. It's a skill you can develop, and you want to move out of meditation and take that skill into the real world. It's not going to do you as much good if you're not able to have those intuitive downloads come to you when you're in the middle of a business meeting, as an example, or a conversation with your family that you're meant to steer in a different direction. You want to bring that guidance with you throughout your day. So meditation can work as a place to start. There are, I believe, simpler ways, but if you're already doing it, it can be beautiful and hopefully it's working for you. Now you want to up-level your practice by bringing that connection out into the world. That ties into the second misunderstanding. There's been some reverence given to monks or other spiritual leaders who go into isolation and just meditate for decades in isolation, behind the walls of a monastery and never come out. And that is not serving humanity. We all have a unique purpose in this world, but the one thing that we all have in common is that our purpose is to serve humanity. And it doesn't matter if you're sitting in meditation and asking through prayer for positive things to happen in the world, that doesn't count. Divinity works through us by giving us guidance that we are meant to go out into the world and take action on. That is divine intervention. Your guidance is meant to help you serve others in a more impactful way. So just think about meditation as a tool to develop your connection, but then you want to expand it and take it into every other area of your life. The other distortion I've heard is that it is a means to raise your frequency or your consciousness. And this is just not true. I talk a lot about raising frequency, so I'm not going to get into that here, but meditating is not the way to do it. Thinking positive thoughts is not the way to do it. And in order to raise your consciousness, you need to be connecting with your divine aspect, with your inner wisdom, and then they will help you raise your consciousness after you've raised your frequency. Just sitting in meditation will not do it. You do have to be connected with your inner wisdom, but that's just one step in the process. And this information is not doing anyone any good because you only have one step in the process. So that's what I wanted to clarify today. And again, if this is the first time you've heard this information, please just sit with it and check in and ask your inner wisdom. The truth will resonate. And don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll see you on the next video.